Mom, when are you going to work? I'm embarrassed to have a mom who's jobless.
What?
Tom asked me about you, but I couldn't say anything. Don't rely on the money that Dad left for you.
Wait, first tell me what's going on. I'm not relying on my husband's money. What are you talking about?
What? I know that you used Dad's survivor pension and the savings. Don't lie to me, okay?
Excuse me?
You're just laying around all day doing nothing, right? My friend's mom and Tom's mom work, so why don't you also work? Aren't you embarrassed?
Chelsea! I work? Did you think that I had no job?
Don't lie to me. You never leave the house, old hag.
What? Old hag, watch your mouth!
If you don't want me to call you that, then why not work? I'm scared that Tom will find out someday and dump me.
He won't dump you for that reason. Actually, why don't you find a job first?
Huh? Why me?
You were such a crybaby and mentally weak, so I think I spoiled you too much. I didn't expect you to grow up to be this problematic. You didn't want to go to college and decided to stay home and do nothing, so before you judge me, why don't you find a job?
Shut up! Why do I listen to someone who doesn't have a job? I have a plan, so I'm not completely jobless like you.
What plan?
Future plan, of course. I want to have kids at a young age, so I'm marrying Tom and getting pregnant.
Oh, I didn't know you had a dream of having a family.
I do! I want at least 5 kids and build a family full of happiness. So if I work, I'll need to take maternity leave a few times, so there can be a chance I could get fired, right?
I see, but that's just an excuse, you know.
What do you mean?
The people at the company will do something about the maternity leave. Plus, don't you understand that you need money to raise kids? Don't you think that you need to start earning money from now?
Like I said, why would I listen to someone who doesn't have a job? If Tom dumps me because of you, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Hi, Evelyn. It's Tom. May I ask you something?
Oh, hi, Tom. Thank you for always taking care of Chelsea. Sure, what do you need to know?
I'm sorry for asking you, but do you think that being married at 20 is too young?
Wait, marriage?
I really want to marry Chelsea and have kids with her, so that's why I wanted to ask.
Well, first of all, I want to appreciate you taking care of Chelsea. You're an honest and great person.
I'm nothing special. I'm just a kid who works at a factory.
It doesn't matter. You're a hard worker also. If you want to marry her, I have no problem with that.
Really?
Yes, I'm just worried about Chelsea because she never worked. I'm sorry to say this, but I don't think you can support her with only your payment.
I actually thought that too, so I'll tell her that it will be hard for her to become a stay-at-home wife, so it's better to find a job. I'm going to help her with that, so don't worry about that.
Oh my gosh, really? Thank you very much.
No problem.
About the marriage, I mean. If you two talked about it and decided it, then I won't say anything. But please remember that you two will not get help from both of our sides because being married means being responsible.
Exactly. We will do our best. Sorry for messaging you all of a sudden.
I found a job, Mom. I'm gonna do my best.
Oh my gosh, you found a job! Congratulations! I thought that you said you had a plan, though.
I actually got proposed to by Tom.
Oh wow, good to hear!
Of course I said yes and we talked about our future. We actually want to hold a wedding before having kids. We want to earn money for it.
That's a really good reason to work. If you have a goal, you can work hard for it. So where are you going to be working? Is it somewhere close by?
I'm going to be working part-time at a convenience store just around the corner.
Only part-time?
I told you that we want to hold a wedding, but since I'm going to be having kids, I was thinking that part-time is the best choice. Because I can take the day off whenever I want to and quit whenever I want to.
What are you going to do about the money, though? I'm pretty sure that the wedding will cost a good amount. Plus, what about child support when you have kids? I think that full-time's a lot better than part-time.
You probably won't understand this, but saving money is more important than earning it, so that's why I want you to leave this house.
What?
Tom and I will be living here from today. There's no meaning for someone without a job to live here, so move on out, okay?
Wait, why do I need to move out?
We want to keep our expenses down. We want to live together since we're engaged, but finding a place means that our money is going to be dug into. We don't want to pay the rent, so that's why we had a brilliant plan to live here.
What?
I was thinking about the three of us living together, but I'm embarrassed to live with a parent who's jobless, so...
What are you going to do about the rent, though?
I'll pay $300.
$300.
The service charge every month should cost that much since it's Dad's, right? Just to think about it, it's a lot cheaper than finding a new place.
Is this the reason why you want to kick me out? I can't believe that you're doing that to your own mother.
What? Don't rely on Dad's survivor pension and his savings and go find a job. This is your chance.
Excuse me?
Anyways, I'll be living here with Tom from today, so get the fuck out.
Okay, then I'll move out. Just want to let you know that the rent costs $3,000 and I'll not help you pay for it.
What? $3,000? You're kidding me, right? Didn't Dad buy it before he died? The rent shouldn't cost that much.
What are you talking about? He never bought this place. I've been paying $3,000 every month.
What? So this is not our house?
Yeah, we have been living here long before you were born, so I understand that you're mistaken. This is our house, but it's actually not.
No, that's not possible. $3,000 rent. Are you serious? How are you able to pay for it? You're jobless.
I told you before that I do have a job. I work from home. I make way more money than $3,000, so I have no problem paying for it.
What? Work from home? Stop lying to me because you quit your job after Dad died. Let me guess, you quit because you wanted to live off his money, right?
Oh, so that's why you're misunderstanding things.
What do you mean?
It's true that I quit my job after he died, but I found a new job that I could work from home because I was worried about you. You were crying every day after Dad died, so I thought it was better for me to be with you every day to comfort you.
What?
You probably didn't know this, but I spent time with you during the day and worked after you slept. I didn't expect for you to think that I was jobless.
What? So you actually have a job?
Yes, how many times do I have to tell you? Anyways, I'm glad that you found a job, so I'll move out. Good luck with everything, okay?
Evelyn, I'm so sorry. I heard everything from Chelsea. Sorry for kicking you out.
Don't worry about it.
She called this morning and told me that she'll kick you out so we can live together. Because since you bought the place, it'll cost only $300?
Sorry to say, but I didn't buy this apartment. I've been paying the rent every month. It's her misunderstanding.
Yeah, I thought so. I heard that the owner of that apartment is pretty strict and don't let people buy a room.
Yes, exactly. But I don't mind because there's a repair service, so that's why I've been living here for a long time.
I'm so sorry for kicking you out from the place that you love. I'll talk to her about it, so can you please stay with us?
No, it's okay. I was getting tired of living there, so the room is all yours. It's a nice place, but the rent is pretty expensive.
$3,000, right? Chelsea told me. It's impossible for me to pay that much. Oh, and also, I wanted to ask you if it's okay to call off the wedding.
What?
I'm so sorry. Can I rethink about it?
Rethink? Chelsea told me that you already proposed to her.
I'm so sorry to say this after I asked for your advice. It's just that we have different values recently. We promised to work together for our future, and I really thought that she'll work at a company, but I guess not.
Yeah, I was really surprised to hear that too.
I asked her a few times why she didn't want to work full time, and her reason every time was because she'll not be able to take maternity leave. It sounds like an excuse to me. She also kept on saying that saving money is more important than earning it, but her way of saving money is to kick you out, which is really stupid, but guess what? She eats Haagen-Dazs ice cream every day. Just wow.
Let me guess, is it strawberry? It's her favorite flavor.
Yeah, I'm concerned about what she's been saving since I proposed to her. I've noticed that we are not on the same page when it comes to money. She said that I'd be able to support her if something happens, but I can't. I was all set to marry her, but this has been on my mind for a while. I'm such a lame person, right?
Not at all. It's a really good thing to worry about things because you're serious about the future, right? Be more confident, Tom. You can break up with my daughter if you want to.
Really?
Experiencing this kind of stuff will help you grow. If you think something's wrong, break up with her. If you tolerate this, think about how you'll feel after marrying her. I'm giving you advice as a life mentor. You're still 20 years old, so you don't need to rush things, okay?
Thank you so much. Since you gave me permission, I would like to break up with Chelsea. Evelyn, I'm so sorry. I heard everything from Chelsea. Sorry for kicking you out.
Don't worry about it.
She called this morning and told me that she'll kick you out so we can live together. Because since you bought the place, it'll cost only $300?
Sorry to say, but I didn't buy this apartment. I've been paying the rent every month. It's her misunderstanding.
Yeah, I thought so. I heard that the owner of that apartment is pretty strict and don't let people buy a room.
Yes, exactly. But I don't mind because there's a repair service, so that's why I've been living here for a long time.
I'm so sorry for kicking you out from the place that you love. I'll talk to her about it, so can you please stay with us?
No, it's okay. I was getting tired of living there, so the room is all yours. It's a nice place, but the rent is pretty expensive.
$3,000, right? Chelsea told me. It's impossible for me to pay that much. Oh, and also, I wanted to ask you if it's okay to call off the wedding.
What?
I'm so sorry. Can I rethink about it?
Rethink? Chelsea told me that you already proposed to her.
I'm so sorry to say this after I asked for your advice. It's just that we have different values recently. We promised to work together for our future, and I really thought that she'll work at a company, but I guess not.
Yeah, I was really surprised to hear that too.
I asked her a few times why she didn't want to work full time, and her reason every time was because she'll not be able to take maternity leave. It sounds like an excuse to me. She also kept on saying that saving money is more important than earning it, but her way of saving money is to kick you out, which is really stupid, but guess what? She eats Haagen-Dazs ice cream every day. Just wow.
Let me guess, is it strawberry? It's her favorite flavor.
Yeah, I'm concerned about what she's been saving since I proposed to her. I've noticed that we are not on the same page when it comes to money. She said that I'd be able to support her if something happens, but I can't. I was all set to marry her, but this has been on my mind for a while. I'm such a lame person, right?
Not at all. It's a really good thing to worry about things because you're serious about the future, right? Be more confident, Tom. You can break up with my daughter if you want to.
Really?
Experiencing this kind of stuff will help you grow. If you think something's wrong, break up with her. If you tolerate this, think about how you'll feel after marrying her. I'm giving you advice as a life mentor. You're still 20 years old, so you don't need to rush things, okay?
Thank you so much. Since you gave me permission, I would like to break up with Chelsea.
Chelsea left the apartment later on and now lives in an apartment without a bathtub or shower by herself on her own. She's experiencing how hard working is, and even pays for rent, utilities, and phone bill. She's surprised how much everything costs, and I'm glad that she understands how hard it is to live. Tom is still contacting her, and they are going to grab dinner next year. She wants to show him how much she's changed, see if he could take her back. I'll just sit back and see how they end up.
Hey Tessa, Alicia, where are you guys? Mom said something about going on a trip somewhere?
Oh, yeah, we left already. We're going on a road trip to California to meet up with some guys.
Huh? But why wasn't I invited? I would have loved to come with you guys. We could have made it a sister's getaway. Like, we could have planned it all out and stopped along the way at different sites and stuff.
Yeah, but we can't really do that now.
Well, when did you leave?
Just this morning, maybe like an hour or two ago.
Well, that's not too far away. If you stop there, maybe Mom could run me out to you and we can continue the rest of the journey together? Just give me a little time to sort a bag out, and then I'll be with you as soon as possible.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's going to be possible.
Why not?
Look, I was trying not to hurt your feelings and all, but me and Alicia don't want you coming on this trip with us.
What?
This isn't a normal trip. It's not like a vacation. We decided that we are both fed up with being single. We want to find ourselves a husband, so that's what this trip is about.
But you're going to California.
Yeah, so?
You really think you're going to find a husband all the way in California?
Yeah, why wouldn't we?
Well, why there? Surely you could have found someone a bit closer to home.
We can't just start dating any random guy. We've both got some pretty specific requirements about the kind of guys that we want to marry.
Like what?
Well, I want someone who is kind, makes me laugh, and loves the outdoors. Alicia wants someone who is really outgoing. I mean, you know what she's like. She also wants them to be fun and up for anything. But the most important thing about the men we want to marry is that they've both got to be really hot and have quite a lot of money.
And you're going to find men like that in California?
California is like home to the hot surfer dude. Everyone knows that.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't mind finding someone to be with as well. It would be nice to be able to have someone to talk to and spend time with. I could catch a flight if you don't want to wait for me and meet you and Alicia at the hotel.
I've already said that we don't want you tagging along with us.
But why not? What have I done that could possibly have upset you two?
It's not that you've done anything. It's just that, well, me and Alicia happen to look a certain way and guys tend to respond to it. You don't really fit in.
What? Are you saying that you think I'm ugly?
You said it, not me.
I can't believe you'd say something like that.
Look, you have to admit that you're not as pretty as me and Alicia, right?
Well, I might not prescribe to that bleach blonde Barbie look, but that doesn't mean that I'm ugly.
But that's the thing. Even if you did try to make yourself look like me and Alicia, it wouldn't work. You're too big and your features are all wrong. If you were to come to the beach and look for guys with us, we'd end up meeting no one. And do you know why?
Why?
Because they'd all be too embarrassed to come and talk to me and Leash while you are standing there. Guys would obviously want to talk to us, but they'd feel obligated to talk to you as well. It would then get really awkward because they'd want to take us on a date and they'd feel like they'd have to ask you as well, when they really didn't want to. So, in order to not end up in that situation, they'd just not talk to us.
Wow, you really think I'm so ugly that no one would want to come and talk to me?
It's not your fault. You can't help how you were born. Although you could probably exercise a bit more to get rid of some of that chub you have. It might help you out a little bit. You could join the gym that me and Leash go to.
I can't believe my own sister would put me down like this. I'm going to see what Alicia says about all of this. For all I know, you're just being horrible and Alicia has no clue what you're actually saying.
I mean, you're welcome to ask her, but you might not like her answer. You know she's way more blunt than I am.
Whatever, we'll just see. Hey Alicia, Tessa and I were just talking about the trip you and her are going on and why she doesn't want me there. But she's just being horrible, right? You don't actually think that I'm that ugly that guys wouldn't want to talk to me, do you?
In all honesty, yeah, I do.
What?
Whose idea do you think it was to leave you behind in the first place? I'm looking for a new husband, and I don't want him scared off by your face.
But
Look, I'm driving so I can't talk. Just don't follow us. I won't be responsible for looking after you, and if you do turn up anyway, then I'll just act like I have no idea who you are. It's not as if we look the same.
Fine then. Do whatever you want. I won't bother you with my ugliness anymore. In fact, I'll make sure to stay out of your lives so that you never have to see my ugly face ever again.
Oh, stop being so overdramatic. It's not like we're saying that we don't want to spend time with you or that you're not our sister. We just want to have a good chance at meeting some hot guys, and you being there would ruin any chances we might have. That's it. We'll see you when we get back.
No, I don't think you will.
Look, we'll talk about it when we get back. Till then, just don't text us, okay? I don't want to be dealing with you when I'm trying to meet my future husband.
Whatever.
Hey Joe, we're back. Sorry we haven't messaged for a while. It was a bit hectic over in Cali. Can you believe that neither me nor Alicia found a husband though? I mean, I thought for sure we would. But I suppose it was a big enough holiday in the end. Joy, are you there?
What do you want, Tessa?
Well, I just thought that I'd let you know that me and Alicia were back. Thought you might want to come around and have a chat. Hear about how our search for the perfect husbands turned into a horrible fail, lol.
No, thanks.
Oh, come on. Don't tell me that you're still upset that we went without you. Honestly, you wouldn't have enjoyed going anyway. All we did was spend our days on the beach and our nights in clubs. I know you hate clubs, and you definitely would have found the beach boring. You've always been more of an adventurer.
No, I'm just busy.
Oh, doing what?
I'm currently on my way to Italy, actually.
What? Italy? Why are you going there? Surely you're not going to have a good time on your own. Why didn't you tell me and Alicia? We've always wanted to go, and we would have been more than happy to go with you.
I'm not going on my own.
Who are you going with?
I'm actually heading there with my boyfriend, Tim.
Okay, Joy, there's no need to lie to me. Making up a boyfriend just to get back at me and Leash is kind of sad.
I'm not making him up. I'll send you a photo.
Oh wow, he's really cute. How on earth did you manage to snag him? He's not with you on a pity date kind of thing, is he? 'Cause that would be really sad, and I'd hate for you to get hurt like that.
Geez, thank you for the vote of confidence.
Well, what is it then? There's no way someone who looks like you could actually be dating someone as handsome as him. So how did you manage to bribe him into being with you?
If you must know, after you and Alicia went on your trip a few weeks ago, and so pleasantly told me that you thought I was so ugly I wasn't worthy to be seen with you, I was incredibly hurt. I felt so insecure that I actually started going to the gym, like you suggested, to work out for at least 3 hours a day, and I began to skip meals and eat very little.
That's not very healthy.
Yeah, I know. After about a week or two of doing this, I'd notably lost weight, but I still felt awful. I ended up having a bit of a breakdown in a dessert shop as I ordered whatever I could. Thankfully, while I was crying my eyes out, Tim came over and asked me what was wrong. I ended up telling him everything.
Everything? Like what me and Alicia said?
Yeah. He was disgusted that my own sisters would say something so horrible to me. After talking for a little, we really got to know each other. And after that, Tim asked me out on a date, and we've been seeing each other ever since.
So he's not likely going to want to go out with me or Alicia then?
Well, considering he's dating me, I doubt it very much. It's so typical that after telling you how awful you made me feel, all you can think about is if you can steal my boyfriend away from me.
That's not... It's just, he seems a bit out of your league. Surely he would be more comfortable with someone a bit more his attractiveness level?
Trust me, he's dealt with girls like you and Leash for the majority of his life. He knows exactly what kind of people you two are, and he wants nothing to do with you.
Oh, and what kind of person am I then?
You're someone who only thinks of herself. all you're interested in is finding a man who's handsome and rich so that you can flaunt him like a new handbag. You wouldn't actually care about his feelings or what he thinks. You just use him for your own means.
I am not like that.
The sad thing is, because of how self-centered and vain you are, you'll probably end up missing out on meeting someone who's really great and likes you for more than just your looks. Because, let's face it, they won't last forever.
That's not true. I mean, you managed to find a cute, rich guy, so how hard could it be?
Yeah, I did, but that's because I'm not shallow like you or Alicia. I know I might not be the best looking person out there, but I'm happy with who I am. I'm kind and caring, and what I'm like as a person is worth 10 times your looks. Tim saw that, which is why he likes me. He doesn't care if I'm not a so-called 10. I listen to him and make him feel valued. That's what's important.
Blah, blah, blah.
Don't you think it's funny that neither you nor Alicia were able to find boyfriends whilst you were away? It's not because you look bad, I'll give you that. And I wasn't even there to screw it up. It's because you're both as dull as white paint.
How dare you?
Look, I don't really care what you think of me anymore. I know I'll never be up to your standards, but I'm really okay with that. I just hope that you two sort yourselves out and realize what's really important before it's too late. After that conversation with Tessa, Tim and I went on to enjoy a wonderful time in Italy. Because Tim is a famous landscape photographer, he travels the world looking for the best landscapes to take pictures of. This means I get to go with him and see all of these amazing sights. The two of us make sure to support and help each other in everything we do, and because of that, we have really grown to love each other. Tim even asked me to marry him. As for my sisters, they're still looking for love. Alicia is still as self-centered and selfish as ever, meaning that she hasn't worked on herself one bit, which is probably why all the good men are avoiding her. Tessa has listened to me a little bit, and while she is still concerned with her looks, she's recently signed up for a nursing course to try and expand her intellectual and emotional capabilities. Because of this, she seems to have met quite a nice paramedic, so hopefully she continues to work on herself and develop a proper relationship. Life isn't just about looks. It also matters what's in your heart, as that is what truly lasts forever.